You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. We're doing a crazy day today. Everything's going to be $2. It's going to be real hard to figure out your bill at the end because it's going to be 2 times whatever. Did you do your multiplication tables when you were growing up? You'll do real well. We're also going to do, as part of our trivia, because we love doing this stuff, we're going to do second movies in a series. So start thinking of all your, your favorite relaunches or whatever. We'll be back in just a second to get after this.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
All right, everybody, welcome. Whoa! Sorry, my phone's got its sound on way too loud. Everybody, we're going to have a really fun edition of What's in the Box because literally I don't know what's in the box at all. This is the way it used to be. And we haven't got to do this in a long time. Kenneth Bird's in the house. Kenneth, how you been? So we're going to have fun selling $2 boxes. These are all brand new books. Occasionally we'll find a box that was put away that was like from some collection that we had forgotten about. Ooh, $2. Spread the word. Spread the word. It's $2 a night. Most of the stuff we have multiples of, so you can invite all your friends and not worry about them buying all your stuff. We are going to do trivia like we normally do, but we thought about what could the theme be. And since we're doing $2, we thought we'd do second movies in a series. So like, for example, Aliens or Empire Strikes Back, Devil's Rejects, anything. It doesn't matter. We're free of any kind of genre today. And then I guess it would count if you wanted to talk about like TV series that were second in a series, like Better Call Saul or I don't know. All that stuff will count. All right, so just call for anything you want. It's all $2 a piece. It doesn't matter what comes out of the box, even if it's going to make me cry to sell it to you. I'm still going to do it. It's mostly because I have a bunch of stuff in the back room. I need to make room for more stuff. Like this. Annihilation Prologue. I don't know if you guys know this, but Annihilation, the omnibus, they've had to pre-print it a couple of times because it's been sold out and then sold out and then sold out and then sold out some more. So Annihilation's been one of those books that's been hard to get. They're all really nice copies. You guys can start with your trivias anytime you want. Okay, I got some Wolverine stuff. I have Return of Wolverine number 4. It's one of the Stanley, what do they call that? Stanley Memorial. And then they also gave us this variant. So this Return of Wolverine 2 variant. Okay, Return of Wolverine number 5. This is the A cover. A. And this is really y'all's last chance to get these books. They are getting palletized and go into a new home. So get them while you can. Ooh, I like this series. Based on the webcomic by the same name, Wolverine the Long Night. There's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Feels weird that I've got them in here like this. That seems like a run. Should have done a run with them. doing a $2 book blowout. It's your last chance to get these books. They're all going on pallets and going away after the show. So far, we've got Annihilation Prologue, A Bunch of Return of Wolverine, and Wolverine Long Night. Oh, here's a good one to find. Awesome sauce. Oop, there's more in here. Okay. Jane Foster Valkyrie. She might be important right now. If you watch the whole movie, that is. Jane Foster Valkyrie number 2. 3. 9. And 10. Alfie, you want to start out the trivia?
I was trying to think of something, actually.
It's way too open, right, as a thing? Is it making it harder to come up with something because it's just so much stuff it could be?
Well, no, I think it's, for me, I mostly go back and rewatch, like, the first ones.
Oh.
Or the latest ones, because it's like, oh, I don't remember what happened, like, you know, the third one or something.
That's probably good.
Screen 2 stuff, but I remember that
Oh, here we go. What sequel to a 1995 video game based movie replaced Christopher Lambert with James Remar? Christopher Lambert's the big key on that one, I bet. All right, I have Squadron Supreme. This one is Straczynski's run. This is number 1. And number 7. I feel like that question is definitely for a certain generation. It's my generation. Remember, I got that movie for the first time as a used VHS from the Blockbuster. This is Nebula number 2. Nebula's a cool character. These guys have a cool new series that's doing really well on the rack right now. This is Giant Size Ecstatics number 1. And I've got the variant cover. For anyone that's just joining us, everything is just $2. Move out of the way a little bit. The board. Hey, Glooly. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I have all the Annihilation prologues in the whole world. I should just keep it because I'm sure that's where they're headed for storyline. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Got a bunch of X-Men for y'all. So Lily, we just got a question. So our trivia that we're doing today is all based on sequels. So sequels to video games, sequels to movies, sequel to TV. The question we have right now, can you get both ecstatics? Yes, you can. It goes to luck. So the question that's up there right now is...
His card over there.
Oh, probably. Says, what sequel to a 1995 video game based movie replaced Christopher Lambert with James Remar? I know you guys know this one. I'm just going to put Brandon's in his normal spot. So he has all the room he needs. Nebula 2, Annihilation Prologue. Absolutely, Lily. Just so anybody that's coming in knows, these boxes of books are taking their last trip through any show in our store. They're getting ready to go get palletized and go to a new house. This one is Uncanny X-Men number 3. That's the action figure cover. Uncanny X-Men number 8. It's a really awesome cover with Bishop on it. Bishop. Uncanny X-Men number 10. Uncanny number 11. This one is like a double thick book. Oh, perfect. $2 books is a perfect thing to put on there. This is number 11. It's the Liefeld cover. Number 12 variant with a bunch of Jamie Madrox on it. Number 13. This is the Rosenberg run. 14. 15. 16. 17. Like how this one says. This says, who the heck is Emma Frost? She's the one that's double crossing y'all right now. Yeah, that's right. Handsome Cyclops. Number 20. 21 is the Carnageized cover. And 21 just the regular cover. For anyone that's joining us, every book is just $2 a piece. I feel like looking at that Annihilation Prologue. I feel like that's expensive. All right, just so you guys don't get bored of just seeing Marvel up there, I got some DC too. Oh, my DC peoples. Okay, I've got Batman Detective Comics number 947. It's the Victim Syndicate. Detective Comics number 934. That's a second print. And then I've got some Oz Effect action comics, which means they're lenticulars. This one is action number 988. 989 and 991. I mean, they do a really good job on these things. Back in my day, there was like maybe a half change is what you got. You didn't do those big changes like that. Okay, I have got Tales of the Sinestro Corps. Parallax, The Fall of Kyle Rayner. I know, they're amazing, aren't they? Grab them all up. $2 a piece. I don't like this. I need more space. All right, JD, I don't think anyone knows the answer to your question. You can throw it up.
I can actually answer it.
Oh, you got it? Oh.
It's Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Is that correct, JD? Mortal Kombat. Is Christopher Lambert
Isn't it
rated?
Yeah. Or he's someone. It's been a hot minute.
Can you take the rest of the ecstatic books you have? There are more of the same ones. I've got 3 copies of number 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 copies of the variant. They're the same books, but you can certainly buy as many as you like. There's no limit on them. Buy it all. 50 points to Gryffindor.
I took one of those quizzes and I'm actually like a Hufflepuff or a Ravenclaw.
Nice. I'm pretty sure I'm a Fraggle Rock. You'll take them all. You can these all your friends. Are you converting everybody? I know there's some books in here that are high dollar ones. You just got to have another device open. All right, I have got Dale Tales of the Sinestro Corps Superman Prime. Look at those pecs. The pecs. All right, you get to make the next one up then.
Okay. How did I word this correctly? In Scream 2, what was the name of the fake movie that they had that was based on the events in Scream 1?
Okay, in Scream 2, what was the fake movie that was based on the events of the first movie?
Yes.
There you go. So anyone that's wondering what we're doing trivia questions that are based on seconds in a series. So second movies, second video game, second TV show, any of those. Green Lantern number 22. Sinestro Corps War Part 4. Now this one's kind of cool. This is kind of a crossover awesome. Hello, Joelle. We're having an awesome $2 comic book blowout. Star Trek Next Generation Shadowheart, number 3. Crossover between, well, I guess this was just when it was DC. It was before IDW had it. And number 4. Okay. I've got Action Comics number 857, Escape from Bizarro World Part 3. You get to meet Bizarro GLA in this issue. Okay, I've got a bunch of Green Lantern Corps here. This is number 10 from 2007 run. It's got Kilowog on it. Number 12. I don't think I've watched any of the Scream movies. I'm not very good at horror trivia.
Scream movies are classic.
13. But I know enough about them, I guess, to not be like, what do you mean by Scream movies? Number 16. I'm just amazed that you could make something that was a kind of a spoofy thing last as long as it has. Not spoofs of itself.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I thought when Scream 4 came out that it was going to be just terrible. But then I watched it and I was like, oh, this is shockingly good.
Mm-hmm. All right, some more of that Escape from Bizarro World. Here's part 2 and number 856. Action Comics number 854. $8.53. I wish I knew what went on in the lifeline of our fan base that we have. We really, really do lean to the Marvel end. Batman.
Particulars. They're
The,
$2 on
the Action Comics one?
Yeah.
You put Batman Particulars, that's why I was like, what?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I was like, I can't make them to Batman. They're really cool, huh?
Yeah, I was focused on the
Oh,
advertisement.
the advertisement. That's perfect.
My bad.
This one is $8.52. I'll give you guys a little fun fact. Did you guys know that Joe Pruitt from Aftershock Comics is featured on the cover of an Action Comics book? It looks exactly like him, so it's really hard to miss, but it's really rare to get. It's a Superman breaking out of a bunch of chains. I think it's in the 600s somewhere. Number 849. I'm always hoping I find one in a collection, but I just don't. 848. Because I want to have one, and I want to go to a convention one time and act like I don't know him and run up to the booth and be like, oh my gosh, that's Joe Pruitt. Are you really Superman? 847. Joe's like my brother from another mother. We like to give each other a heck. All right. And that box. See if I can find us an indie box so we can make it all even here. Here's a mix of Marvel and indie. We'll take it. We'll take it. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Anyone like True Blood?
I've always really wanted to get into that show. I think every time I tried them, my family got too into it, and I was like, okay, you guys.
You don't want to get into it if your family's into it?
Well, no, it's fine. It's just they were getting too into it, and it's like, all right, I'm going to back away.
The statics is going. First appearance of Excellent going for 15. High five, Brandon. Enjoy. All right, I got some True Blood. This is True Blood number 6, cover B. I've always thought people that had their other apps open and looking stuff up would do pretty good. Number 6A cover. I'm sorry,
Judy
Judy.
has like the whole Matrix setups with like all the screens and keyboards.
There you go. 5B. I do like whenever like Henri is doing his show, I usually have another screen open because he sometimes has stuff that maybe isn't selling for him, but is actually worth a lot of money. So I'd take him. Number 5. This is A. 4B. Here's Suki. I don't know that I was ever into the dude, but I always thought this Suki was awesome.
I think they're married in real life.
I think you're right. Can't remember his name. It's a long name, right?
Oh, I don't remember at all.
You guys know his name? Number 4A.
Isn't True Blood kind of long? Isn't that like 6, 7 seasons?
It's a well run long series for sure. Number 2A. Does no one know the answer to the Scream question? Here's one you should pay attention to. This is True Blood number 2, cover B. That's actually J. Scott Campbell. If you're a collector of J. Scott. I just realized, poor JD, but I've missed the first break, and that's just gonna have to be that way. I just think I'm just gonna blow through it. We'll do our regular one. Sorry, there's more 2A. Sorry, JD. I got all involved in talking about stuff. All right, this one is Angelus. Yeah, Angelus, number 6 of 6. It's a Top Cow book. It's really pretty. All right, I feel like someone should look up these Annihilation books. All right, Annihilation Prologue is coming down for the board. Yeah, I often have other stores message me and say, do you have bulk that you are ready to let go of? And I like helping other stores out if I can. And then I just usually use that money to go buy another pile of books because you guys still want new books, right?
Never enough books.
It's so
Or
funny.
enough time to read them all.
Yeah. It's like you are just getting piles of books and trading for other piles of books, but you know. World's Finest Comics. I've got number 321 and 322. It looks like some older books got snuck into here. I don't know. I swore that Annihilation was heating up for something. Return of Wolverine going down the box. And just know I'm not digging back in these boxes for anything because once they go in here, it's hard for me to get stuff back out. So call them while they're out. Dead World Frozen Over, number 4. It's a Desperado book. Wolverine Long Night. I feel like I'm going to pull out the one run that I can make out of here. Can't believe I didn't do that already. There's a 1 through 5 here. You guys can grab up if you want to get it before I put it into my runs. It's a good storyline, but man, it's going to be expensive to get the back issues and stuff if they do that. Okay, I've got Walking Dead, the Walking Dead Day Special. Jane Foster Valkyrie comes down. All right, no one knows the answer. What's the answer, Alfie?
Stab.
Stab?
Yeah, that was the name of the fake movie.
The fake movie, Stab. All right, does anyone out there have you'll take the long night run? All right, I'll give it to you. I can't make another one because I think I don't have another 2 to put in it, so makes sense for you to have it. Okay. If anyone else has any trivia questions, you can formulate from something that happens as a second in a series, movies, TV, or whatever. Run, Love, Kill, number 2 of 8. Squadron Supreme comes down.
That's a really cool cover for Run, Love, Kill.
Yeah, I hope the rest of the series is like that. It feels like something that was like computer generated or something. It's so pretty. Cap America. All right. I don't know why I have so many of this one, but is the run that everyone loves to hate, the Captain America number 3. This is Nick Spencer. Is this the one that tells his history of his family? I love this run of Captain America. Yeah, this goes back and it has the opening pages are in 1926. So it shows the early alternate history for Captain America. So good. Nebula, number 2 comes down. Okay. Ooh. 6. Okay, there's 2 different series here. This is a Marvel Comics Star Trek Voyager. Got 2 sets. One is Splashdown. That's number 1 of Splashdown. Number 3. 4. And then this is just regular series, not the subtitle series, but main Star Trek Voyager number 5 and 6.
I'm just having fun seeing some of the advertisements on the back of them.
Oh my gosh.
Chasing Amy, Small Soldiers.
Oh yeah. All right, and this was a bunch of Uncanny X-Men, if anyone wants to get some Uncanny X-Men before it gets sealed up in this box. All right. Wasn't really sure how they were going to get away with this, since this series, I don't know if you've read these novels, are kind of like Twilight, but if it was X-rated. Anita Blake, Vampire Hunter, if you're into thirsty vampire lore, these are great. This is the Marvel run that Laurel K. Hamilton did. This is Anita Blake, Vampire Hunter, Guilty Pleasures, number 2. It's got a really thirsty cover. All right, here we go. Here's a question. What movie is listed as number 1 on Rotten Tomatoes list as worst sequels of all time?
I think that one I don't want to Google. That seems like it'd just be fun to guess.
The worst sequel. Man, there's number 3. Trying to think.
Because I feel like it would have to be something that's very popular, like a lot of people saw, and they were like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, Forrest, honestly, that's the one I was going to guess. Because Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was terrible, but awesome terrible. So was number 2 worse? All I remember is the whole, like, the noise that they made when they're rolling around and stuff. There's number 6. Grease, number 2 was guessed. Halloween Resurrection. What do you guys think? Those are all good guesses, by the way.
Oh, it's not a second one, but then that makes me think Halloween 3.
Okay, I've got Death Mask. Number 2 is from Future Comics. Dick Giordano cover. Just one of those. It's a good team that worked on it. It's Micheline, Giordano, and Layton. Wasn't there a Starship Troopers sequel that was really bad? There was, but I don't think it was the worst sequel of all time.
Well, no, I just know that there was a sequel. I don't think I've seen it, actually.
All right, the Batman Detective comics are coming down.
Mortal Kombat 2 is listed at number 11.
As being the worst or the best?
Worst.
Oh, man. Mortal Kombat. Oh, you're talking about the one that they just made?
No, the Annihilation. The one that came out in, after the first one, though. I think it came out in like 97? Something like that.
Mortal Kombat. I actually like the 90s Mortal Kombat a lot.
No, the first one's really good. I think it still holds up. The 3D of Reptile or whatever doesn't, but everything else does.
I feel you. All right, I've got from Slave Labor Graphics. These are really hard to get a hold of because they're tiny print runs. Serenity Rose, number 3 and number 4. It says Home of the Heart-Shaped Skull. Parallax is going to come down. Well, I can think it was one of the best ones, not the worst ones. Okay, and another slave labor, I believe. No, I think this is its own thing. Silent Devil Productions. This is the Devil's Panties, number 10.
That's a good guess.
Is it Jaws Revenge?
That sounds like that's probably right. That's the one with Michael Caine in it, right?
Nothing that Michael Caine does is wrong.
Well, I know that like people asked him about that movie, and I think he said, "Yeah, it paid for my second house." So, I mean, I'm cool with it.
All right, these are awesome. Poison Elves. This one is a series called Hyena. There's number 1, 2, and 4. Then a subtitle Lost Tales, number 1. And number 2. This is a series that shot out of the 90s. And you can tell because it's all in black and white. It's really good. Jaws of Revenge is number 10. We're getting better. Number 3. Office Noob says Speed 2. Number 4. Poison Elves Dominion, number 3. Number 4. Poison Elves Ventures, number 1. 2. Super Babies.
Oh, that's a really good
4.
guess, too.
And then main series Poison Elves, number 77, 78, and 79. Galuli, you do go wash your mouth out with soap. I don't want you to see you back until you've got yourself straightened out. Solid Snake for the win. It was Super Babies. Way to go, Solid Snake. Look who's talking to. Oh, my word. You guys are so funny. All right. Solid Snake, you get to ask the next question. It just has to be involved in something that's a sequel. That's the second of something. So, video game or whatever. And I promise JD will take our break at 45. All right, here we go. What was the name of Spider-Man's horse from Earth 31913? Wow, that's a hard one. Blaze of Glory, The Last Ride, number 1. It's okay, Solid Snake. It doesn't fit in the category, but it's a good question, so we'll let it roll. What's the name of Spider-Man's horse? Book 2.
Just picturing suddenly Spider-Man on the horse being like,
3.
we need to go. And he just picks up the horse with him on a web. I can't imagine Spider-Man needing a horse.
Spider glue.
That's why the webs are so sticky.
I guess so. Ooh, this is a series I liked. Is it Webby? Is it Blaze of Glory? You guys are cracking me up. Punisher Soviet. This was a really good series, guys. That is number 2. That's 4A, 4B, and 6. Punisher Soviets. I'm guessing from the responses a solid thing. Those are not the answers. Is it Trigger? Oh, that was a call for the Blaze of Glory. Let's see. Blaze of Glory. Do you want number 1? I've got 1, 2, and 3. Do you want one of each? I got you number 1. Just let me know. It kind of worked though for name of the horse, right?
It was believable.
Now I'm disappointed that that's not the name. One of each, okay. Stickalooly. She might actually be out here too. Okay, I have the Rosenberg run of Punisher here. Number 14. 15. 16. 16 Mary Jane variant. This is the annual. And I have got Punisher Kill Crew, which I didn't read, so I don't know if it's good. It's Jerry Dugan, though. There's a number 1. Number 2. Those goats, man, from Thor. Arachnomare. Joelle's still trying. And number 5. Oh, I see something that probably everyone's going to buy. I think. I don't know if anyone's going to get the horse question. Punisher 14 for Galooly. Gotcha. Okay, I've got a bunch of X-23, which everyone's always asked me for, so now's your chance. This is number 4. Really wants 15 and 16. Yeah. You could say that this horse is sad because it's lost its husband. Oh, is that a good hint? Hold on. Just a surprise. We don't know. We don't know. These are very much mixed bag. That is correct. I looked it up and said name. Joelle said Arachnomare. Okay. So there you go. You got it. So let's take the yes so you can put up the next question. X-23 number 9. Number 10. Number 11. This is 11 Asgardian cover. And number 12. Everyone's just guessing Widow. Two. Widow. Widow was the horse's name. Oh, okay. You tell whoever said it first that they get to be the next person. I don't know who it was. Ugh.
I think JD was giving a hint.
JD was definitely giving a hint. Widow is a cool name for a horse. I hope it was black.
Yeah, that makes sense with the spiders and such. Now that, you know.
X23, 4, one of each. Okay. Galooly knows what's up. 9, 10, 11, 12. You didn't get it. Someone's got it. And Steve Rogers, Captain America, number 4. I'll get this and put it together with the one that's up there, because that goes right after that one. Nick Spencer run. And ties it to Civil War. We got about 4 more minutes before we take our first break. Just trying to get through as much of this as I can get through it. Okay. I'm going to fix this because this is that order. Go like this. Okay. I got a bunch of Starman. Starman number 1, number 2, and then it jumps to number 42, 55, Taxi Cabs Confessions, 57, 58, 59, and 60, which is the conclusion. Angelus is coming down. Oh, here's some great ones. Okay, I've got Batman, Bullock's Law, number 1. Slightly different question. What sequel was the biggest box office bomb of all time? Lost the most money?
Was it Super Babies?
Wait, it's not Super Babies also? Dark Knight Returns, Last Crusade. Dark Knight Returns, Last Crusade. This is a big, thick book. Dead World. It makes me sad when movies lose a lot of money, when they work, the people that work on them work so hard. Okay, Batman, Tarzan, Claws of the Catwoman, number 1 and number 4. These are nice glossy covers. I've got Batman, Bane by Chuck Dixon, Prestige Format Books. With his bare hands, he broke the Batman. Ooh. These are going to go. I think this is one of the most successful, like, Hanna-Barbera crossover kind of things that they did, or cartoon crossover things. I've got Scooby Apocalypse, number 3. Batman Bane goes. Gigalooty. I've got a number 5. I've got number 11. Number 14. 27. And 30. Plus this one has an Adam Ant adventure, The Dawn of Daphne. I'm also taking this chance to like reorganize these boxes so they're all Marvel or all DC, so they're easier for their new home. This one's got a little damage to it, but is difficult to get. This one's Snagglepuss Chronicles number 1. Get in the box. These are fun. Hanna-Barbera Wacky Raceland number 1. These are the they call adult coloring book variant cover, so you can practice coloring for covers of books. That's cool. You look away and miss the Starman. You did. You want some? Let me know. All right, it's time for our break. We're going to head out and come right back.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at the experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite new show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Are you a comic creator? Are you a publisher? Do you make a comic book product? Do you own a retail store? Do you do something I haven't thought of? Who are you and what do you do? Let us know by advertising on The Experience and invite our viewers to patronize your product. Message the EXP on social media or email us _EXP@yahoo.com for more details.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Everybody, and welcome back. We're doing all $2 books today and having some crazy trivia. So the trivia that's on is what is the sequel? What sequel was the biggest box office bomb of all time? Lost the most money. And Forrest, you ready? I have number 1. I have number 2. I have number 42, 55, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Although the 60s have got a little bit of a roll to them. You're going to have to press that out. There you go. All right, I got some Dastardly and Muttley cool DC books by Garth Ennis. Number 1. Number 1 variant. And number 2. One of each, 50 through 60. Gotcha. I'm going to hand that over to Alfie. You just came on at the right time to find the cool stuff you wanted. Okay. I have got Batman Dark Knight of the Round Table. It's an Elseworlds book 1. No, this is not where I am. We're right here. Gotta keep myself straight. Serenity Rose comes down. Oh, your son's collecting this series. Awesome. Well, for $2 each, pretty safe bet. Batman Annual with the Pulp Heroes. Nettle's Panties goes down. Okay. I know I've got some more of these. All right, I can't reach those. So I'm going to do these first. Okay, I've got a Convergence number 0, the B cover. Poison Elves goes down. Okay, I've got Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child. This one is, oh, it was a single shot. That's right. That one is the A cover. And that one is some other variant. It's way past the B cover. It's like cover number 6. Golden Child. Blaze of Glory comes down. Convergence 0 goes. Galooly. All right, I got some Master Race going on here. For me, DK3 Master Race was a really great series. My problem was that the stories that were in the little book in the middle seemed to be better than the main storyline, which is crazy. But all right, I think these are in here backwards. Now they're in backwards. All right, I've got DK3 Master Race book 9. I only have 1 copy. Book 8, I have 1 copy. That was a B. This is the A for 8. Book 7. Book 6. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, but when I say the middle story, there is a little bound in book. It's like a little ash can that I find that story to be much better. Number 5. That's the B cover. And I've got a bunch of book 1s. And I have 1 book 1 director's cut. I don't know if they still bound in a thing. Oh no, it's got like they put all of the extra covers and script. Triple B, the X-23 came off the board a long time ago. You might want to hit refresh. The X-23 is put away. Sorry. Catch up with us. Right.
Oh, no, it's still up there.
Where?
Bottom, middle.
Oh, it is, duh. Middle bottom, thank you. There's 4, 9, 10, 11, 11B, and 12 available. Thanks, y'all. I don't know why. I felt like it's been forever since we've been after that.
I was trying to remember who asked a few times about X-23, and I think it's them.
It might be. Like every show, do you have X-23? I'm like, I have X-23 somewhere. If you can just find it. Fine. Just going to go with whatever's in the next box. Too hard to dig around. Ooh, careful. You'll take them all. Do you want one of each Triple B, or do you want just the whole, everything there is? They're $2 a piece. I'm going to put them all in your pile. You tell me if you just want one of each, and we'll pull the rest. And I don't think anyone has guessed what the worst grossing sequel of all time is.
I'm trying to think, but I think I'm only thinking of like first movies, ones that don't even have sequels. I'm just like, people don't like this.
You know, it was like my first response was like Waterworld, but that's a first. It's not a second. So
Yeah, and I was thinking Battlefield Earth.
ooh, Battlefield Earth. Hey, shit! Everything's $2. We're having a lot of fun doing trivia that are sequels from sequel movies, video games, shows, whatever. I have Squadron Supreme, Hyperion versus Nighthawk, number 1s and number 2s. Once these bad boys go away, they're gone. They're going on pallets and leaving the store. But I wanted you guys to have one last try at them. Okay, I have Black Panther versus Deadpool, number 2. Avengers disassemble him. This totally happens in this issue, by the way, it says. And in number 4, that is a variant cover. Hey, Me Comics. Punisher goes down. This is what's in the box in the truest sense. Okay, if we go by simple math, the biggest bomb would be Wonder Woman 1984, which lost $165 million, but it was the pandemic and was simultaneously released on HBO Max. Yep. It was tough, man. Okay, I got you, Galooly. Any luck? Got yours. You bet $1 million on the actual box? What do you mean? The actual box. All right, I'm going to put up some of these different at a time. Okay. This one might be something to buy and stash away. This is Infinity, part 1 of 6. Hickman. Infinity 1. I feel like I should look this up too.
I completely forgot that Evan Almighty existed. So I can see why that didn't make a lot of money.
I love Evan Almighty.
I like Bruce Almighty a lot.
Mm-hmm. Evan Almighty lost 114. Oh my word. But I love Evan. Oh, I love that movie so much. All right, Black Widow number 2. I watch it over and over again, so it hasn't lost its power over me. 3. And 4. No, I don't think there's any trades on here. There's some prestige format books, though. But it is $2 stuff. Starman comes down. Uh-oh. It was like, I don't know, it had like a better, like more clear moral, made you feel happier at the end, and then to give you hope that Wanda Sykes was going to get her own almighty show because they set it all the way up for it, but then they never did it. Did the show just start? Nope. It's been on for a whole hour, Chris. This show is always from 5 to 7 Central every Thursday.
The Thursday show is really.
Oh. This is an early show, so we have a hope of seeing our, significant others during the week. Black Widow 2 through 4 goes to Galooly. Yeah, I think so. I think if it was released first, it would have done better. Okay, I have got Wolverine, Annual Number 1 by Judy Hauser. Who's behind the camera? You've got Alfie,
Hello.
making sure stuff ends up in your pile, and JD is our producer.
I think I'm on every show except for Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And there is the B cover for that same book. You'll just like that cover.
And it's JD, yeah.
There you go, JD. Just let me know, Chris, which of the Wolverine covers you want, A or B. And then I have got Wolverine 2020, number 2. And the B cover of 2. Okay, so Rel, I'm still waiting on an answer. Rel says A. And then main for Galooly. And then I got one of each for luck. And everyone got what they wanted. Yay! That's why I love these shows when we do these, because I have multiples, so people all get something. No one loses, everyone wins. Okay.
Am I going to be known as the Big A now? Do I have a nickname?
Is that what they're saying?
Well, I think that's what Ship said.
That was Ship give you one?
I'll take it.
Ship nicknames are the best. Okay. It's hard to get down to the bottom of these boxes. Ship does give us all nicknames. Mine is just my name, but like with 1,000,000 letters in it, which I love. Okay, I have Storm, number 5. Number 4, old school, love it. 3, Chum Bucket. Man, I had forgotten my nickname the other day. Thank you for bringing it back. Chum Bucket is my name. Number 2, that's my rapper name though, right? Chum Bucket. And number 1. Oh, that's right. That's right. If I'm a fighter pilot, Chum Bucket's my name, because you always have to choose something that's horrible because they're going to pick one. One of our regular customers is a member of the Thunderbirds team. And I asked him about it the other day. He's like, no one has a cool call sign, because you get your call sign because you screw up on something. MCCB. Yeah. All right. Thank goodness that's the end of the Infinity copies I've got. That was going to get real boring. Remember, must sell Jen. MSJ. I have 1 copy of Ghost Rider number 1. It's weird. Yep. Storm all goes. I'm gonna hand that to you so you can make a run. Oh, for the Luby.
1, 2, 6.
Oh, and then I've got some Infinity number 2. I'm gonna put it down here with this one. Keep my Infinity together. It's a Hickman run. Makes me happy. Alright. This is a bunch of Storm number 1. The Wedding of the Century. If they ever do this, then that's going to be a cool book. Batman Bane goes down. Okay, Ghost Rider goes to luck. Okay, EXP. We'll take a number 2. No, as far as I have seen in the boxes so far, we may find more of the series later, but not yet. I'm going to put it right here for his. Put our Infinity over here.
Is that
This is Judy. Okay. I got another box. Huzzah. Let's find something that's not Marvel, because we've been doing Marvel. Let's do some indies.
Is there another 6 as well?
Hmm?
Because I only have 1 through 5.
Oh no, we were out of. There was no 6 in the box.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
You're not missing it. We just don't have any. Did you miss something Deadpool? You missed Black Panther versus Deadpool number 4. Do you want one? Diesel one where they're making eyes at each other. Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, please. Okay. And JD's treasure. Okay. Let's put some cool stuff on the board that's indie for y'all. Chris Roll's going to take the last Deadpool. Deadpool all gone. Okay, from Aspen Comics, I have got Homecoming. This is number 1A. This is 1B. That's a DeBalfo cover. And 4B. DC. Almost got my DC book box filled up again.
I'm going to have to find a 3 of those Scooby Apocalypse ones.
I wonder if somebody has the set. You can borrow it. Like that's here. Usually if you just say it loud enough, Jenna will be like, I have one.
I think I'm still borrowing something.
I gotta find it. I borrowed a set of books from her that I don't know. I put them away somewhere safe, and I don't know where they are now.
They're still safe.
They're still very safe, but I know she would like to have them back at some point. Boom Comics, Hexed number 1. Boom tends to put all of their stuff into development, so you can get number 1. There's number 2, number 3, and then it jumps to 10 and 12. Megalus. Wish I had more of this series to sell you, but I love this series so much. Jeff Steinberg, Champion of Earth, number 5. I don't have any other issues. But if you ever get a chance to get that series, get it. Oh, fit in that Lucy box. Okay. This is Hellbreak by Cullen Bunn, number 1, Oni Press. Hey, Nick Marucci's in the house. He's reminding us to give us likes and thumbs up, which is smart because that's how JD knows that he's doing an awesome job. And if you're new to the show, You can hit it on your phone and computer. Yes, you can. And also subscribe. Hit those notification buttons. George R.R. Martin's Meat House Man. Single shot. Did you know George R.R. Martin wrote a bunch of other stuff that wasn't about dragons? I know. Hard to believe. You get to see Nick's awesome show right on after ours. Only one Facebook like. Yeah, like all of my people watch from Facebook, but we've seen a lot of people move over to the Facebooks recently. All right, here is the Hypernaturals from Boom, number 1. Meat House goes. Oh, that makes sense for you. Number 2. This is by Dan Abnett. 3. We'll call that 3B. 7. Call that 7B. Oh, now that sounds cool. 8. 9. 10. 12. So most of that series, which is cool. Batman goes down. Another cool series from Boom, Higher Earth. This is number 1. Then there was Nashville Style Hot Wings. What is Nashville Style? I must know. 2. 4. 4B. 5. 5B. 6. And 7. No lie, I often tune in to Nick's shows just to figure out what Nick is having for dinner. Usually a salad of some sort. Spicy sauce with pickles on top. Sounds delicioso.
Actually, KFC had a pretty decent Nashville style tender at some point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Joiners by Boom Archaea. This is number 3 and number 4. You having yogurt for dinner? Or you ordering the kids' pizza? Salad is number 100,000 of your top 100 foods. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm trying to figure it out. Veggie sandwich tonight. There you go. Steak tomorrow. Yeah, I was under the weather yesterday, so I was just like, what can I do that's low stress to get prepped and still makes everybody really happy? So that's what I did. Cheese and ranch. I was telling my husband the other day, like, I told him, I said, the good part of the salad. He's like, well, why do you get a salad if there's bad parts of the salad? I'm like, no, what I'm specifically talking about is after you've eaten all the lettuce out of it and that stuff congregates at the bottom, that's like the croutons and the other veggies and all the big globs of blue cheese. That's it. Have cereal for dinner. Oh, no. Pablo, take better care of yourself. Oh, Nick, you're sweet. Lucas Stand, another awesome series out of Boom. Got number 1s. This is a 1 variant cover. Number 2. What you got on your show tonight, Nick? Anything cool? Number 5. And number 6.
Yeah, for the nutritious part of a cereal, I think it's really debatable depending on the cereal. Because my favorite cereal, at least as a kid, was Rice Krispie treat cereal.
Ooh, yeah.
Not just the regular Rice Krispies, but the treat. Came in the purple box.
My brother and I used to get, like, for Saturday morning, we used to, it's tomorrow. I don't know why I thought he had one tonight. I used to get one of those big Tupperware bowls out and pour the entire box of, like, Fruit Loops or whatever in it and pour a bunch of milk in there and sit in front of the TV for a long time. And at the end, you ended up with that pink milk that you drank. Remember that? How about Mandrake the Magician, number 1?
If you haven't done it yet, I highly recommend combining Cocoa Puffs and Fruity Pebbles into one bowl. Good stuff.
Nummy. Oh, it's right. Today's Thursday. See, I'm off. It's Space Cadets, which is awesome. And then you get to see Nerdcular Warfare. Exo Man of War, Long Live the King, number 47. Cocoa Pebbles. All right. Will you look this up for me? Because my brain is telling me that Infinity is expensive, but maybe I'm just dumb. It's okay if I'm wrong. I just don't want to put it in this box if it's expensive.
Is this called Infinity?
Yeah, it's just Infinity 1. Put Hickman in, maybe it'll pull it up. Your water's out again. Your power's out again. Edward says his is out too. Man, I would love to have some of that storm. We truly, truly need it. We need rain so badly. Hit number 1. Boom. And number 3. I'm glad you guys are safe. Hit 1957, number 2. And number 3. And number 4. I'm glad to see you guys, even if you have to bebop in late. It's okay by me.
It doesn't look like it is.
Nope, just normal.
Yeah.
Nope. What do we know? I think I'm thinking of something else. No fun when you have no electricity or water. Trust us. The people that you're talking to that are from Houston that have been through Ike, Rita, Katrina,
Harvey.
and Harvey, we totally know what you're saying right now. No Dallas rain for 53 straight days. Man. All right. I have John Carter, Warlord of Mars, which I just watched last night. Number 6, 7, 9, 10, the variant. 10, the regular. 11, the variant. 11, regular. And 12.
Did you hear that Vegas was flooding because they normally they're the driest place here, but they got 4 inches in a day. And I was like, oh god.
And then they can't handle that. It doesn't have anywhere to go. It's called monsoon for them.
Yeah. I think it rained for 4 straight days, and I was just like, oh no.
It's crazy all over. Independence Day. This is cover B for number 1. Cover C for number 1. Cover D for number 1.
That movie terrified me as a kid.
What with the little the noises that
I think just in
hurt
general,
people's brains?
aliens in general scared me as a kid for some reason.
Mhm. I hear you. It's the end of the world, we know it. And you feel okay. And meh. Okay. That's right. We're resilient people. We'll make it. This one is an IDW book called Hot Darn, number 3. A cool Donny Cates heavy metal book that went over to Vault after a while. This is Interceptor number 5. If you like Vampires versus mechs. And who doesn't like vampires versus mechs, honestly? Just saying.
People that I don't want to be around.
We don't understand you people at all. Now I'm like that hum curse. Oh, my husband's calling me. Like he doesn't know that I have to show. Okay. I have Ivar, Time Walker, Awesome Valiant Book number 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. Hub wants to be the guest star. I think you got a typing anomaly there. Oh, hubby wants to be a guest star. He does. Actually, he's really a kind of a person that just like wants to be behind the scenes all the time. He's never going to be in front of the camera person.
He wants to steal my job?
No, not even that. He just wants to be at home.
Fair.
From Dark Horse Comics, this is Strayed number 1. Good sci-fi. And there's the bee. Hext comes down. Auto cards is so much fun when it happens. All right. From the world of Heckboy, Witchfinder, The Reign of Darkness, number 1. Apparently a game on Steam where you play a cat is all the rage. Oh yeah, there's definitely that. I think it's just called Strayed. Or Strays or something.
I think it's just Stray.
Is it Stray?
Yeah.
It's not related to this book though. Okay. This one's The Secret History of the Authority, Hawksmoor, number 1. My PayPal address is mingforking@yahoo.com. Yes, it is. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. I hear babies. We got there shopping. Also from Dark Horse, a book called The Whispering Dark. Be careful lest the light in you be darkness. Number 1. Witchfinder gets called. There you go. Meat House Man goes down into the box. I need shop kittens. No, because the problem is that, like, we know too many people that are allergic. So then I would have to always try to figure out how to keep people from sneezing all the time. I know there's other stores around here that have shop cats. My problem with having shop cats is that when your shop cat dies, then your entire community gets really sad. Can't handle sadness. Whispering Dark. Okay, that goes to Galooey. Need shop kittens and Claritin dispensers. Well, then that would probably work. All right, I've got The Best Defense. These were single shot books, number 1 for Silver Surfer. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We can keep the lights on. Yay! And Silver Surfer Best Defense, number 1, second print for my second print folk. This is Defenders, The Best Defense, number 1. astronaut helmets. Just have them put it on at the door.
I mean,
If it wasn't so hot here.
Houston Astros. It's just sports memorabilia.
Yep. Doctor Strange #1.
Honestly, though, if we had Clarendon dispensers, that would be amazing because Houston is just all of the allergies.
Yeah. And Namor #1. Great stories. Hypernaturals.
Brandon Luck and Blue called second print for Silver Surfer.
Okay. That makes sense to me. Mhm. Batar. Okay. Take the Silver Surfers 1 each. Okay. I need a shop El Chupacabra. Oh, those things look disgusting. No. Frontline Civil War #11. Two surfers. Now I'm down to just one Silver Surfer. Okay, so that's #11. Frontline Civil War. I have #10s. Hey JD, did we ever give the answer for the second or the lowest gross film thing that we asked? Because if we did, I don't remember the answer.
I think it was Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh, it was. It was the Wonder Woman. You're right. Does anyone else want to put up a trivia? We're just asking about anything that was a second and run. So, sequel to anything. No, don't fall. Let's see me catch that. I've got The Confession, Civil War #1.
I think I've got one, but it is another horror one.
It's all right. Horror's fine.
Okay. My question is, what is the major difference between Blair Witch 1 and Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows?
Main difference.
And a hint is, you can tell by watching the previews.
Oh, wow. And Frontline Civil War #2. Just going to move this down because you guys know that it's all $2. Oh, wow. This one's got a theme to it, doesn't it? The numbers 1 and #2. Namor is a great call. Brandon Luck, did he call Namor? He did call Namor. I totally missed it. Namor. Thanks, Nick. Keeping me on my toes. I was too busy digging around in my box. Part 1 is found footage. Part 2 is MTV BS movie. But I love Book of Shadows.
That is the correct answer.
That's the correct answer! Triple B, you get to ask the next question.
And I also agree.
And I got Frontline Civil War #9s. Any more of the second prints? Nope, they're all gone. I just have first prints now. Joiners comes down. My guess is that Brandon looked up that. I have got The Return #1. Just plain old white cover. It's been good to get remarked. Duke stand. All right, I'm getting ready to dig into a new box. It's time, therefore, for us to take a break. And we're going to come right back. So I get into a new box.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise. A promise of adventure. A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Welcome back. Brandon saying that his multiple printing collection is getting out of hand, but it's so much fun to collect it. That's just my opinion. You probably have the most second printings of anything that we've got. That's for sure. All right, let's keep going. We're going to try to blast out as many books as we can get in the next half an hour. Let's do it. Everything is just $2, so don't have regrets. $2, it's pretty cheap, yo. New Avengers Number Two. It's got the maker on the front cover, which is Reed Richards in his best form ever. And there's number 3. This is the new Fantastic Four, the Initiative, 547. Sometimes they get to be really expensive, like that one we were just talking about, right? Does he have all the printings of the Killing Joke? Oh, I think Brandon focuses in on the Marvel stuff. What's the highest grossing rated R film? That would be, I feel like it just happened, didn't it? It's not Deadpool. Joker? Is it Joker? Yes. So from this show on until next Wednesday is the next setup. So you're still good for a whole time. Is it Jaws? It's horror. Okay. Here's a second print. Atlantis Attacks #1, second print. Blazing Saddles. That's not horror, I'm pretty sure.
The scariest movie of all time. Mel Brooks is my favorite horror director.
Yeah, he's a bomb. The second print. I should just assume, Brandon, but I don't want to assume in case you already have a bunch of them and you're like, please, not another one of those. Okay, Captain America Captain America White number 2. Number 3, is it The Exorcist? Number 4. Okay, I've got Battle World Red Skull number 2, part of the Secret Wars. Number 3. Steve Rogers, Captain America. This is the number 1 second print, Starenko. I only have 1. And dadgummit, now that I've got it all put away in the other box, I found the number 2 for Captain America. Is it it? Exorcist is number 3.
Brandon called the rest of the print.
I know. Yes, it's it. Who said it? JD, you get to go next. Yep, this is number 2 is also awesome. This happens right after he says Hail Hydra in number 1. So that's Captain America number 2. Ooh. Got a bunch of awesome Captain Marvel for you. Halloween is at number 2. Oh, here we go. What's the most expensive comic book that is issue number 2? And there's a bunch of expensive issue 4s. I don't know. Is it Action number 2? Human Torch? Good guess. Nope. Captain Marvel number 4. Youngblood 2. Thor, God of Thunder. You guys are awesome. Number 6. Young Allies. Oh, that might be right. Okay, this is Captain Marvel number 7. This is the Spider-Man variant. Captain America number 2 from the 40s. Captain Marvel number 7. Captain Marvel number 9. This is the second printing. Pull that one out for Brandon in case. Captain Marvel number 11. That's the Mary Jane variant. Captain Marvel number 13. Last Avenger Part 2. Captain Marvel Spidey. Okay, there you go. Got your Brandon. Captain Marvel number 13, 2020 variant. Number 13, cover B. That's the leading hook. 6 through 9. Six, 7. Oops. About the weird one. So. All right, I've got 6, 7, and 9. I don't have an 8. It just wasn't an 8. There you go. Is it NFL Super Pro number 2? Oh, my word. Captain Marvel number 16. That is a Brooks cover. And number 17, the On Sale Wednesday cover, which I predict sometime in the far future, those will be very sought after because everyone's going to be like, what the heck were they thinking of? Why did they make that cover? Don't know how many were ordered. Boopity-doo. Okay, some more Captain America here. This is Captain America 10 as Guardian cover. Number 11, this is Battle Lines. Number 12, Marvel's 25th variant. Okay, I got your 13 and 16, Lily. Number 12. Number 13, Bring on the Bad Guys variant. Battle Lines goes to Rel. Is it Wiz Comics number 2? Captain America number 14. This is that cool Immortal variant, which has like the face that goes all the way across. Wiz Comics number 2 introduced several DC heroes, biggest of which was Captain Marvel, who is more commonly known now as Shazam. That's awesome. Captain America number 16, 2099 variant. Number 17, 2099 variant. Immortal variant cap. Goes to Galooly. 18, Marvel's X variant. 18, A cover. And 19, Gwen Stacy variant. All right. Put this down in Captain America. Go back and get the Captain Marvel, which goes to Galooly 13, 16. Those are pretty covers. Okay. What trouble can you find in here? Okay, I've also got the Mighty Captain Marvel. This is number 0. This is number 0 variant. Number 9 of Captain Marvel. Brooks, yeah, he knows what he's doing, especially with like fabrics. And number 10. Okay, Annihilation Scourge. This is the Alpha variant by Ron Lim. And Alpha variant by Olivetti. And the A cover. These are all by Rosenberg. And then Annihilation Scourge Beta Ray Bill number 1 variant. Kind of sad that Marvel lost their rights for the Conan stuff. Although they can still sell it, they just can't call him Conan, which is interesting. They call him Barbarian, I guess. This one is Age of Conan, Belit number 1.
They can call him Minok. Just Conan backwards.
There you go. This is number 1, second printing. Yeah, that happens in a lot of books where people say, well, where's the ones before this? They're like, no, this is when it started, in the middle of a run. There's number 2. So what about in Savage Avengers? Will Conan still be appearing in that run? I think once that's done, I think that's it. Because that's a little mini series. There's number 5. And number 5, the action figure variant. Witchfinder. Kunan. I'm sure they thought about ways around it. Okay. Avengers Defenders Tarot number 1. And the variant for number 1, Coco.
Coco's the barbarian.
There's number 2 and number 3 of tarot. More tie-ins to Conan. We didn't get any more. Okay. You say Cocoa, Littlest Barbarian. Age of Conan. See, now I'm going to call him Coca. Age of Conan, Valeria number 1. That's funny. And number 1, action figure. And number 2. Champions. This is Champions number 2. This is the Zubrun. Number 3. Number 5, Battle Lines. Number 6, Lee and Hewick. 6, regular. 7, Search for the Helmet of Nova. Ooh. 8. And Champions 1. Annual. Battle Lines. I got you. That was going to be my guess for what you said. Solar Surfer and stuff comes down. So if I don't finish this giant pile of boxes for $2, do you guys want to do this again on Monday? Because we can. I just don't want you to get tired of it if you'd rather do something else. All new Captain America special. Inhuman Error, number 1. There is the variant. All new Captain America, number 4. Fear Him. Not all new Captain America. Oh, my words.
I would also fear him.
Ooh, someone should get this. Hold on. Look at this. There's a cover that attaches. Look at number 3 and 4 make one cover.
That's really cool.
And I'm guessing number 1 and 2 made one, but I only have the number 1. All noob. I love Sam. Be nice to Sam. And number 3 variant. Oh, yeah. Number 4 regular. And 5. That's Remender's Run. This is the National Championship cover for number 3. And all new Captain America number 1 with a rocket in the middle. Which I don't understand why rocket's on there, but okay. Oh, golly. I wonder how they ended up with this many of this one number of Civil War. It's almost like they accidentally hit the wrong numbers. Okay. This is Red Wolf number 2. Number 3, keep him. And number 4. These are Variegae covers before Variegae was Variegae. Yeah. I gotta try to get this other gigantic pile off the wall. But... Pam, how have you been? Okay, we got about 10 minutes. Not really, we've got 7 minutes. Red Wolf goes. Busy is good. Glad to hear you're well. Generation M, number 2. Number 3. Number 4. High school. It's awesome. 5. Nothing like grandbabies going to school. That was a long phone. No. I'm gonna find this really cool stuff for our last box. Let's do Avengers again. I don't want that one either. It's so funny. I'm being picky right now. That's all the same. Old. And how I managed to get all dumb ones. Let's try this one. I made a mess, see? All right, some crazy indies. You're getting ready for high school too. What is the Willow?
On the very bottom.
Oh, this one. This one is a really cool Marvel graphic novel. It's a near mint one for $60. It's pretty rare. It was stuff from a different show that I just got to doing. Okay, got a Sam Keith set of books here called Women by Homage Comics. This is number 1. Two, 3, and 4. There's like hack slash. There's only one in here. Oh goodness. Okay, just one hack slash. Hack slash number 11. It's got a little bit of damage. One of my favorite shows. Hack slash 11 gets grabbed up by Galooly. We went to the university to study the cultivation of cannabis. Would that be high school? Ha 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 ha. All right, I've got some one-shots. This is Joss Whedon's Dollhouse Epitaphs. There's the one-shot. It has a couple covers. That's the B cover. And that is the A cover. Okay. I just have one copy of Miami Vice Remix. This is number 5. It just knocked off. Atlantis attacks? Why are you attacking me, Atlantis? Where did they come from? I'll just take it down. This is an image book called Blue. That's number 1. And I have number 2, breaking out the polyester pastel suits. Yeah. And then from Virgin Comics, this is Guy Ritchie's Gamekeeper, number 3. Kind of sad that that company didn't make it. I like their idea. Okay, we've got just a couple of minutes. This is some Dark Horse Presents. We're going to go through really fast. I've got 149, 147, 156, 152, 'Some cross-gen books. The first, number 1. The first, number 2. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Like Barbara Kessel, who got a Big Pot Award, I believe, this at Comic-Con. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We had a lot of fun. Just let me know if you guys want to see this again on Monday. Oh, I have a 18 in that Captain America. I think so. 17. Oh, there is an 18, but it's a Marvel's X variant. Is that okay? Put that there. Oh, wait, no, I do have an 18 regular. Ta-da! There you go, Pam. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Stick around. We've got a great show, Space Cadets, coming up next. If you want to hear my staff sit around and chit-chat about what's going on in the comic book world and what they're watching and collecting, stay tuned. See you guys later.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner.